Okay, so I'm back on because Adrienne paid for a reading. I don't think you said anything though. So I'm back on because you paid for a reading. And Lacey, your reading, your payment went through. So because Pat donated to you, you can either save it for next time or you can pay it forward to someone else. Totally up to you. But there's two people on right now. Hey, Mike, love you too. Love you too. So yeah, I just got back on. I just ended Wednesday Live and Power Hour, and I got back on because I realized that I had a payment come in and for a reading, and they didn't say anything. So I didn't realize it, and Cashapp was tripping at first. So, hey, Mimi. Adrienne, there you are. Yes, so when you send payment for reading, let me know. I'm so glad you got back on. Let me know. Usually what'll happen is I'll see it because I always check. But because Cash App was tripping, things came in a little delayed. So yeah, it did. So just leave a comment and let me know. So I got back on to do your reading. So let me know if you were going to have a general reading or if you have a question. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm so grateful. I'm just grateful that I saw it, and I'm grateful that you got back on. So yes, yes, yes. And if ever anything like that happens, what I would do is like the following week, unless Spirit told me to do something different, but literally I would like the following week, you'd have a credit, right? Or the following Empower Hour. But okay, general. So I am connecting to Adrienne's energy for a general. That song A Whole New World keeps playing. But as I'm lighting the sage, what I'm receiving is it is because we are stepping into this energy of newness. And as we embrace our new path and our new journey, what we're doing, each of us individually are contributing to creating a whole new world, which is why I keep hearing the song for so many of you today. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for Adrienne? Okay, so I was told to tell you, first of all, Adrienne, stop doubting yourself, your connection to spirit. Stop doubting it. You are very psychic and you do receive downloads, and it's time for you to begin trusting them. And also when you're prompted to give messages, it's time for you to do so, no matter how outlandish or strange it seems, because they're accurate. I'm hearing high priestess. In a past life, you spent time in a leadership role. You spent time really deeply engaged in delivering psychic gifts and messages. You guided people on how to heal. You also guided people on how to be safe from harm. So it's coming through as those that were hunted. You provided them with spiritual maps and routes to avoid capture. You just guided them, like Spirit worked through you, and Spirit is working through you today, like in this time. And what they're telling you is to allow it. But the way that you're going to allow it is to release doubt. Also, don't be afraid to fully tap in. Like I'm receiving that you're afraid to see, like Spirit standing at the foot of your bed, right? You have the power to set the tone for how you receive and what you receive. You don't have to just accept any old thing. You come from a long line of psychics in this realm and beyond, meaning like in this lifetime, you do have family members that are psychic, were psychic, but also just your lineage beyond this realm. You come from a long line of psychics. So you're very gifted and very accurate. But your doubt is what creates inaccuracy. So they're just telling me to tell you to release the doubt and release the fear. But it is important for you also to be protecting yourself because, again, energies, they see light and they're attracted to it. Energies of high vibrational frequency and low vibrational frequency. Also, people are attracted to you. So you're being called to set clear boundaries. People have a tendency to pull at your energy. They also have a tendency to take advantage of your kindness, and they look at your kindness as weakness, but you're very strong. You're very strong-willed, but you oftentimes move in silence, and you're that person that doesn't have to prove yourself, which is a great way to be, right? Stay that way. Spirit's saying keep that energy. However, you're being called to prove yourself to yourself. Right. And when they say that, what they're telling me to tell you is it literally starts with stopping the self-doubt, like literally stop the self-doubt, stop the self-doubt. You have so much to offer beyond what you can even comprehend. What you contribute to this world is such a magnificent and significant gift that it's time for you to dive in and do it. It's time. Like it's time for you to release, abandon. They're literally saying abandon all fear, abandon all doubt, and just jump in foot first. And with that being said, whenever you jump in foot first, that's after you receive the guidance from Spirit to do so. And the way your guidance comes through, it's more so like an inner knowing. It's more so like an automatic, right? So in the beginning, it was very much so clear, like Spirit is speaking. And it was very much so a difference as I continued to elevate it and grow. It became like, just like, there was no separation, right? And so that's what I'm receiving for you. It comes through as there is no separation. And sometimes that can be what creates the doubt, is because it's not like so clear to you that it is an outside source, right? And now, when we think in terms of source and the divine, we are the divine incarnated. So in reality, we're all connected, we're all one. So it's not an outside source, right? It is you, right? It is you speaking to you through other channels in where you exist, right? They're telling me to tell you, don't be afraid of what you feel. Cake. What's up with cake? Have cake when you feel like having cake. Allow yourself to have the cake. Bake the cake. Bake the cake. Something about the cake in your inner child. Bake a cake. Connect to your inner child. Bake a cake. And enjoy the cake. Eat the cake. And I'm even here. Eat the cake, anime. People are not going to understand your path or your journey, but it's not for them to understand. But what Spirit is calling for you to do is for you to gain a deeper understanding of the wisdom that you possess within your soul. You're being called to gain a deeper understanding, and you're being called to get solid in your gifts, get solid in your knowing, so that as you go out in the world and serve on a deeper level, you're so committed to the truth that you know exists that no one can shake you. It's also about you developing friendships with people that are like-minded individuals, surrounding yourself by people that can help you to elevate, by people that can increase and add to you, and release the connections. And I'm hearing some of the connections that you have with the energy vampires. Right now, it's not balanced. You're around people that are more takers than givers, and you're the one that gives most often. It's now time for you to choose to manifest a community of people that will be willing to give and take, right? A community of friends, a community of relationships, even in the workspace. You know, you've been that person that goes above and beyond, but like your pay didn't always reflect it. You didn't always receive the raises or the accolades that you deserved, right? But it boils down to your energy and how you're viewing yourself and what you feel you deserve. And also you releasing that martyr mentality, right? You don't have to live in, I'm hearing, in poverty or be subservient or dim yourself in order to shine in the eyes of the divine, right? You're being called to be here as yourself, embracing your gifts, embracing your divinity, embracing all the things that make you great unapologetically, you know, standing tall and firm, connecting to that person that you served as in past lives. Somewhere in this life, you were taught to dim and you just kind of stuck with that. And now you're being called to no longer dim. You're being called to shine. You're being called to release the dim and shine. And it's also your time to grow and elevate, right? It's your time to grow and elevate. Because again, which one? Both? That next level is coming through for all of us. All of us. Okay, Spirit, what message? Did you see that? It was like, I don't know if you heard it. Ooh, okay, it came in reverse. Do I read it reverse? I'm told no. You have air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life, bringing energies. So this is telling me to tell you to meditate more, go deeper in your meditative states. When you have that feeling where your body feels like it's no longer attached to or your soul feels like it's no longer attached to your body, do not stop, do not stop, do not stop. Stay in that energy. And also what I'm being told to tell you is that through your messages, take that one, you breathe new life into the souls that you touch and you encounter. You also have the Be Authentic card, and it is the number 7, which is the divine number. And what that means is you being authentic to who you are as a soul, as a light being. And look at this picture. See that light ball, that crystal ball, see all that wisdom, that flower opening, and see that energy coming in, that guidance. You're deeply connected. You're also a very wise soul. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. Ooh, and look at the change in light. Do you see that? Do you see that? So no coincidences. So anyways, what Spirit is telling you is to connect to your true authentic self and just allow yourself to shine and flow in that energy. And this is what you do, right? You breathe life into others. You breathe life into others just simply by being, simply by delivering the messages that Spirit gives to you. And then you also have honor the lineage. And so I just told you that you come from a long line of psychics in this realm and beyond. So you're being called to honor that lineage. This is a part of who you are. This is your calling. You agreed to this. You signed up for this. I'm being told to pull this card and tell you what it says too. Practice daily. So it's just a daily practice of you allowing yourself to get in the habit of living in your greatness, because you've dimmed for so long. And that dimming is a result of a past life experience that ended horribly. And so now you're carrying fear in this lifetime. And Spirit is just saying, choose to release it. Just choose to release it. It's simple, right? It only becomes difficult or hard work when we believe it to be. Right? You're powerful. And I don't know if you notice the orange and the yellows, but you're powerful. And okay, so these cards, Soul Cage, and is that experiments? So what I'm being told to tell you is that part of what happened to you in a past life is they experimented on you, right? Because of your psychic gifts at a time where it wasn't so heard of, at a time where it was like this deep mystery. They experimented on you, and it created a lot of pain for you. You may even feel certain pains that just kind of shoot sharp pains out of nowhere, right? That's not associated with any ailment or any injury, right? Well, that's like a cellular memory of those experiences, right? You were poked, you were prodded. And so from this experience, it created that cellular memory of fear, that belief that you have to hide, or you have to dim, you have to blend, you have to mask. And so what that's done is it's kept your soul in a cage, and you're being called to free yourself. You're safe. Remind yourself every day you are safe. It is safe for you to shine. You are protected. You are loved. You are supported. You are here now to serve in all your glory and all your gifts. Just remind yourself each and every day. And then each day, just allow Spirit to guide you on how to shine, on how to serve, on how to stand tall. Because you weren't meant to blend in. Some of us are meant to stand tall and be those that can see above the heads of the crowd, so we can say that way. Right? So you're one of those. Ooh, you're one of those. You're one of those. So that is your message. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. And thank you for joining us. Welcome to our community. Welcome, welcome. So let's see. You said, oh, okay, wow. Hi, Charmin. Welcome, welcome. You said, hello, yes, Kate. Yes, I've been manifesting like-minded friends. Reciprocity is so important to me. Awesome. Well, welcome, welcome. We do Wednesday Live and Power Hour every first Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And then I go into mini readings. And although Empower Hour has wrapped, I realized that Adrienne paid for a mini reading. So I got on to deliver Adrienne's reading. So welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Make yourself at home and join us next month, the first Wednesday for Empower Hour. Adrienne said, that's exactly what I was taught, to dim and to serve without boundaries. I did see that. Yes. What a beautiful card. OMG, resonating. I choose to release fear. Yes, yes, yes. Amazing. Thank you for coming back for me. Everything resonated so perfectly. You are so, so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you deeper. So yeah, you're part of the community now. You're part of the community now. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Michaela. And Charmin, welcome, welcome, welcome. Looking forward to seeing you again too. So I'm going to go ahead and go. But you guys, thank you again for allowing me to serve you. And I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. And I will talk to y'all soon. Have a good rest of your evening.